Okay, bum dear YouTube. Time to go home. But first, one last look at the ocean and breakfast. And then we're gonna see if we're gonna make it at all today. Do seaside towns look best during sunrise or sunset? What do you think? Yes, good morning to you too. And good morning to you. Okay, time to get back to Porto, return the car and then head to the airport. So when I said let's see if I can even make it home tonight, that is because on my way back I am not flying directly Porto to Hamburg, but I have a connection in Madrid. I'm not flying Eurowings today, what I did on the way here, because that flight doesn't go every day. So today it doesn't, and I'm flying Iberia instead, and that means connection in Madrid, which is super tight. It's just 50 or 55 minutes.
Am Stoppschild links abbiegen auf Avenida Engenheiro Duarte Pacheco.
So if the first flight is delayed for some reason, chances are I won't make the second one. So we see how that goes. Fortunately, both flights are on the same ticket, so if I don't make it, the airline has to take care of me and give me a hotel room or whatever. Also, this time I'm flying business class. My seat is actually 1F. The reason is the economy class ticket was about 230 euros, but didn't include a large suitcase, which would have been an extra 60 or so, totaling 290. The business class ticket that includes the extra suitcase was 300. So that was kind of a no-brainer for me. So let's see how Iberia business class, what it's like. I mean, it's still just a regional or intra-European flight, so it's not a big plane. It's probably an Airbus 320, and the business class seat is an economy seat with no one next to you and some special treatment, but still nice to have for $10 extra. Okay, see you when we get to Porto. One more thing I wanted to say about the hotel I stayed last night, the CU Inn in Torreira. Now, if you've seen my last video, then you might have seen the room tour, and you know that the room was like very small. It was a bed and that's it. And there wasn't much room for anything else than the bed. But I mean, it was just for sleeping and I slept fine, so nothing wrong with that. However, the breakfast this morning was amazing. They had scrambled eggs for me, which is quite rare in Portugal because, well, not many do that. I've had some places where they've just had hard-boiled eggs and they were cold. They probably boiled them the day before or early in the morning or something. So there was that. There was a croissant. There were bread rolls. There was ham and cheese. It's always ham and cheese in Portugal. It's a thing. And most of all, there wasn't just a can of black coffee, but instead the guy there who fixed the breakfast was basically a barista, and he made me a world-class Galão that was so delicious and so hearty and really kick-started my day. That made all the difference. It was so good. I had a second one, so I hope I'm gonna make it to Porto without needing a bio break. We will see. The breakfast was the best part about this hotel. I really enjoyed that one. Of course, there was also cereal, and I could have had yogurt, and he even offered me a paper bag, so in case I didn't finish it all, I could have taken some with me on my trip. But I did finish it. So, yeah, love that breakfast. Thank you, See You In, for that one. I will link the hotel in the description. Okay, eyes on the road. That was the car, just returned it. Gotta say, it was a fun one to drive on these roads. It was just under 1,000 kilometers altogether in 10 days, 11. So you can see I didn't do long stretches. As I said, the scenery here changes so fast often. You have so much diversity in a pretty small area. That you don't have to go very far to see something different. I love that. Anyway, that Citroën was a very good companion. And now I'm trying to hitch a ride back to the airport. Well, not hitch, but it's gonna be a Bolt car, which is, Bolt is kind of like Uber. From here to the airport, it's just over €6, and my ride will be here in 11 minutes. All right, see you at the airport. Okay, I arrived back at Porto Airport and ran into the first bummer. I'm here really early. It's boarding time will be 15:50 and it's now 11:39, so I have over 4 hours left before boarding, but that's not the bummer. The bummer is baggage drop off only starts 2 hours before boarding. I didn't know that, so now I'm kind of stuck in the main departure terminal here with my large suitcase. I can't go airside yet or go to the lounge or anything, so yeah, but I manage. I see a Portuguese cafe store over there, so that's where I might want to go. Okay, so I gotta say, the dropping the bag experience, I didn't see any difference from economy class, even though this time, as you know, I'm traveling business, because it only costs €10 more than the economy ticket plus the extra luggage. The baggage drop took quite a while. They don't have these high-tech printing machines here, so you have to wait in line and talk to the person, and you are waiting in line with all the people who weren't checked in yet, so that took quite a while. But after that, security was a breeze. There was no one there but me. And now I'm in the airport lounge and enjoying, for example, this. Which is for free here instead of going to some restaurant. So I think in the end, I'm probably even saving money by getting a business class ticket, which is pretty cool. Okay, one happy travel vlogger at Porto Airport. That lounge was amazing. However, look at this. Is it just me, or is the gate distribution in Porto kind of weird? Okay, they're only announcing the gate number 40 minutes before the flight is supposed to take off. I don't know if that's a good sign, but let's check if it's on there now. No, but they have 2 more minutes. Okay, the display board still doesn't show it, but my app does. Gate number 7. That's down here. Now the aircraft flying us to Madrid is a Canada regional jet 1000, which I looked it up only holds 100 passengers. So I'm hoping for a smooth and easy boarding process on that small plane and not much delay. Okay, arrived in Madrid, and so far it's looking good. I might make my connection, but I still need to see where I need to go. Okay, J41. I think I make it. But there is definitely no time to visit the lounge. Yeah, I can totally relax now. I'll make it. I'm at J something. J14 to 53, straight on. I'll make it. By the way, I'm absolutely stuffed. Even on that short flight from Porto to Madrid, it was just 50 minutes. In business class, they serve a full meal. With the choice between empanadas and lemon cake, I went for the lemon cake, and it also came with a little bowl of fresh fruit, a little bowl of slice of cheese, and a bowl of dried fruit and nuts. So I hardly had time to eat it all, but I somehow did. I also had a a glass of white wine. No, it was a small bottle actually. And that was just on a 50-minute flight. Now I got 2 hours 45. I wonder what they'll do there. Probably the same. And I'll go for the empanadas and I'll be even more stuffed. But I was pleasantly surprised by that. I gotta say, having a road to myself is something I don't experience very often, and I like it. Okay, it's not empanadas out of Madrid, it's a different menu. Alright, this worked. I will pick up my bag and head home. I was kinda expecting the connection in Madrid to be tighter, but I actually even had quite a bit of time there. Anyway, I have no idea if this video is gonna be of any use to anyone, but I will put it out there anyway and see how it does as a midweek release or something. I hope you, if you watched it, I hope I didn't completely waste your time. And I will see you around for the next video, which might be from around here again, from Hamburg, if I don't do another trip. Until then, take care and good night.